So yesterday morning before dawn, I am driving to the sunrise Easter service. And it's very dark and kind of hard to see. Now, I live out in Northborough, which is not just beyond 128, but beyond 495. Really far. Country, kind of. So there's tree frogs. We get a lot of nature. Last week I was walking my dog, and he chased a mole, and it turned out, as he actually caught the mole, which he never does, and gave it a good shake, I see this hawk on a tree who had originally fleshed out the mole for breakfast. So there's a lot of wildlife. So it doesn't surprise me to drive down the road and see a lot of wildlife. So I'm driving down the road, a little late, so probably going faster than I should, when I hear a thud under the car. And I had thought I had seen out of the corner of my eye a little rabbit. So I pull over the car and I get out, and sure enough, there's white fur, and the car has hit and killed this rabbit, which would have been bad enough until I saw the upturned basket with the false green grass and the colorful eggs spilled over the curb. I didn't know what to do. I mean, this is serious. I could see it now. All over town, little children would be wondering, "Mommy, why did we get no Easter baskets?" And they'd say, "Well, dear, Reverend Maybeck ran over the Easter Bunny." I was imagining the Worcester Telegram and Gazette Monday morning. "Pastor flattens Easter Bunny. Is Santa next?" I mean, this was a serious career problem, and I didn't know what to do. And so as I'm standing on the side of the road, just beside myself, this little red Porsche comes by and stops, and the door opens, and I see this tall, slim figure get out, dressed in a black pantsuit with black patent leather sandals and silver spike heels, wearing a pink satin blouse, and gentlemen wear pink Revlon lipstick, and hair coiffed just so, and a little black beaded purse. And as she approaches me, it's clear to me that while I am out very early, she is out very late. So she comes over and sees how distressed I am, and I say, "I'm afraid I just ran over." Well, she looked, and she was very competent, and she said, "Well, I have just the thing." And she opened her little beaded black bag and looked past the gentlemen prefer pink lipstick, and past the little comb, and reached in and got a little can and totted over on her heels and bent down and looked at the bunny right in the face and took the can and sprayed it. And it was then that every limb of the bunny began to move, and his little pink eyes began to open, and they looked at me with hatred and looked with adoration at the lovely lady, and then picked up his little bunny self, and I, trying to make good, scurried over and picked up the basket and took the eggs that had not yet cracked and put them back on the little green grass and gave it to him, and he took it in his little bunny paw, and it was then that he went hop, 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 and then he turned and lifted one paw, and then hop, 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 and he turned and lifted one paw, and hop, 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 and he turned and lifted one paw as he hopped over behind the house. And I looked at her and I said, "What was in that can?" And she said, "Well, I don't know, but it says right here, restores hair and adds permanent wave." Happy Easter.